So what are you thinking? Are you thinking we need to change something into a...
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to add the parseInt class because right now we're doing the next int, and we could just do it as the next line followed by a parseInt. But I was looking to find the... I guess they were never downloading, so I guess I'm going to have to look up my way. So that says the Java parseInt and parse double string value are used several times in your program to convert a string value into the number format. If the string value does not represent a valid number, the number format exception is thrown. So let's see if we can make this. So go to the buy supplies view. Okay. We're gonna... I guess we are going to use it a lot now.
Use what a lot?
The parseInt. Because for every one of these options, okay, starting there, okay, so we say purchase oxen. So then we output a prompt. Okay. All right, my bad. It's in the inventory control where we're doing the buy supplies. Is that right? No, let's see. Where do I have language true? Okay, now here it is. Selection equals keyboard.nextInt. You see under case 1, it says, well, not valid, selection equals keyboard.nextInt.
Right there.
Yep. Yep. We need to change it from nextInt to next line.
All right, I know.
What's that? Yeah, but then up there at the top where it says int selection equals 0, Going to have to change that to a string. And instead of equals 0, you're going to have to just put in open and close parentheses, just an empty string. Not parentheses, I mean quotation marks. I'm always saying parentheses when I mean quotation marks. Okay, so now we have to create a new variable. That's going to be an integer variable. And
right underneath?
yeah. And we call it int. And maybe number to buy. Starting with a small number. To buy. And you can initialize that to 0. Okay, that next line it's actually line is actually spelled out with a capital L.
Oh, down here?
Yeah, where you made the change from next int. Not that, that's print. That is ln. And the inconsistency is annoying, but
Right here?
yeah. That should be line. So that made that number go. So now you're going to have to do number to buy just below that line selection. Number to buy space equals selection dot parseInt. Start PA.
I was hoping there was one on this list.
Well, it will show up when you start typing P.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay. Go back and yeah. Go all the way back to and erase the dot.
Right here?
Yeah, well, just I meant to erase everything up to the dot, so that we can trigger the completion stuff. Because I just wanted parseInt dot parseInt removed. Okay, and the dot. Now if you put dot P, okay. All right, I guess parseInt isn't a function of the string. Let's I have to do a Google. What is the
Over here, they've got number equals double dot parse double and then value.
parseInt? But what is it? methods inherited from java.lang.object. Constructor, integer.
Do we have the right imports?
This method, though useful, can lead to complex problems. It throws a number format exception, which is exactly what we're trying to get. Okay. Now I've got the format. So it's a method of integer. So what you're going to have to do is the number to buy instead of selection. Okay, go delete all the way back to the equal sign or to the space before the equal sign. Okay, so space equals, no, equals space, capital integer dot parse p. Okay.
How you get it?
Yeah. So now, yeah, just hit enter, and it should hopefully will. Nope, not value. Want string. I mean, want selection.
So we put selection in there.
Yeah. Set a value. Okay. So now you need to copy those two lines and replace every one of those. In 2, 3, 4, yeah, replace all of those with the two lines. Okay. So rather than just expecting an integer when we get the input from the keyboard, we're going to take whatever they give us, and then we are going to try and convert it into an integer. And if what they entered is not an integer, we're going to generate the exception. Have we done that through all of them?
I think so.
Okay, well now we have to go, see, we have the red dot for all of those.
Yep.
So now in our,
This one.
what's that? No, the red dot's down below.
Yeah.
And that's because we were passing selection as an integer. And now we're going to have to go and in that inventory control dot buy supplies, we're going to have to change selection to number to buy because that's now our integer value. So you're going to have to scroll to the right. Okay, see where selection is underlined in red?
Yeah.
It now needs to be replaced with number to buy.
All the way down.
Yep.
Okay.
So that might call our red dots go away.
Looks like it.
Okay. Now is when they want us to surround it by the try and catch.
Okay, so try. Well, we did try and catch right here.
I know that's for a different exception. So we're going to be trying to, we're going to be catching an entirely different exception. We're going to be catching number format exception.
Okay, so we put the try in front of the number to buy here or in front of selection?
It's going to go between, you're going to add a new line between those two and say try and put your opening squiggly rays. And then below the number to buy, you're going to put a closing squiggly rays right under the end, yeah. And then you're going to say catch and parentheses, number format exception.
And F?
Sure, why not?
What is it?
That's just a variable. They're just calling you're just giving the when it throws the exception, you're just creating an exception object named NF.
Okay, now where do we put the system out print line?
Hit enter. And then you're going to put out system.out.println line. And then you're going to put open and close parentheses. And yeah, just give it the same message there. You must enter a valid number. Just put try again. Don't. We're not set up to take Q, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm hoping this actually will work.
Well, it's frustrating to break something that worked
Yeah.
just to do.
The number to buy now should like be indented a bit. Give it one indent so that it's inside the, yeah, it's the
Right
same
there?
level. Yeah. Okay. So,
What about the catch?
no.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we have to do that all through all of them?
Yeah, see, but now this could because now we have that valid equals true. I don't think it's good. Yeah. Maybe we should try running and see what the results are when we hit a 2. Oh, we didn't change 1, did we? Just changed 2. Well, let's see though. It hit 2. When we're going to purchase food, we select purchase food. And then
Wait a minute. Up there we had number to buy equals integer parse int selection.
right. And we need to do that. We need to do the same thing to it that we just did in number 2. But I'm thinking maybe we should test it before we, because what I'm afraid of is it's going to print out the message and return valid equals true. And then it's going to try and buy supplies. It's going to go ahead and call buy supplies. Okay, I got the answer, I think. Before try, you're going to have to move the valid equals true up before the try.
Which one?
Well, the one that's just below where we were working. See that there where it says valid equals true?
Yeah.
So if we put that up just before the try, hit enter, yeah. Okay, and then as part of our, right after that system.out print line, we set valid back to false. So that if we throw an exception, we'll print out an error message and set valid back to false so that we don't exit that selection loop, that while valid, we don't want it to think that it got a got a valid input and move on. So right after try again, Yeah. No, right. Valid equals false. Semicolon. Okay, that way we can be sure that it just sits there and waits until we do put in a valid. So we put in a letter, it'll reject it and wait. So, you want to go change all the other ones that way?
Sure. But
So you're gonna you're gonna want to copy everything from valid equals true.
right here.
Yeah, down to the squiggly brace after valid equals false. And copy all of that. And then like go up to case 1 and where it says number to buy equals integer dot parsets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right where your cursor is. Okay, replace that line with everything that you just copied.
Even though there's a valid true already there.
Well, you're gonna have to eliminate it after you paste it.
So delete that and just paste in what I'm pasting.
Oh, okay, sure. That works. And then go on down to case 3. You'll have to do that for,
Now what did I do? This is
but
like,
just, okay, go down to case 3, and then the 2 lines there, number to buy and valid equals true, and then hit paste, yep. Case 4, right just above Caden's head. Did you skip case 4?
no.
Uh,
Okay.
Isn't that
sorry,
Right.
guys. I think I need to get going.
All right.
But good luck. Good work, I guess. I'll see you in the morning
So,
or whenever.
all right.
Just let me know when the meeting with the professor is.
Okay.
All right. Did you understand what we ended up doing here?
Not
Kind of.
not too much, honestly. I'm pretty lost.
Okay. All right. Well,
But
yeah, we were.
that's how it goes, I guess.
This is where this is where we ask what they wanted to buy, and they'd hit a menu item, and then
Uh-huh.
we'd print out. All right, how many would you like to buy? And then we'd go in this loop, and we'd be waiting for them to enter an integer. Well,
Okay.
we were using the scanner function to just return only when they typed in an integer. But
Mhm.
so then we changed it so that anytime no matter what character, every time they hit the carriage return, it would try and turn whatever got returned into an integer.
Okay.
But now that means they could put in a letter and or a whole word and hit enter, and then we would just print out a message saying you must enter a valid number, and then continue to wait. So
Okay.
all
Well,
right,
could you push it when you're done for the night, just so I can look at it tomorrow, see what you've done so far?
okay. After we verify that it works,
Sure. Yeah.
okay,
All right. Thanks. See you later.
okay, okay. So
But let's finish it.
yep. So go through all the other
So I did
what
I did this one in 4. I did this one in
and
case 4.
5. Okay, and you did it in 5, so now you need to do it in 6. And in 7,
I don't see the valid equals true here.
yeah, because you're still in case 6 that you just changed.
Oh.
So you need to go down to case 7. A
Okay.
number to buy, valid equals true. Okay. Now, case 8. Oop, we missed case 7. You changed case 8, but you missed case 7.
That's it.
Go up to case 7. Right there. Change it. Okay. And then 9 is the finish shopping. Okay. Okay. Check and make sure we've got all those changes in all 8 of those cases. Okay. Shall we run and test it?
Did you say that?
Yep.
Oh, I need to start at the top here, or do I?
No, I think it's all right. So, where's your output?
Oops, it's
I
too.
don't know what that. Hide that thing that says Google Hangouts is sharing your screen. Can you hide that? Or there you go. There's your click on output. Yeah. All right. So you're in the main menu waiting. I can't see your output anymore. Okay.
Neither can I.
All right. Then hit 1. Okay. Give it a number. Okay. Okay. Now start with give it at 3. Hit enter. Okay. To do it again, hit 1. Enter. Now give it some a letter or a word, or just type something, anything but a number. You must enter valid number. Try again. Now hit 10. All right. Magnifico. We're awesome.
Do we try that on all of them?
What's that?
Do we try that on all of them?
Yeah. Just to be sure. Give it something erroneous. Okay. Now give it the number. Okay. 3. Error. 4. So far, so good.
I forgot to do it on that one. No, I didn't.
Yeah. Is that all of them?
Yep.
Bingo. Okay, and hit check supplies. Oh, scroll up. Yeah. That scrolls by so fast that we don't. No,
33 food. I don't think I put in 33 food.
the food is always like adding a 3 after it. And then the clothing is always, so we've got some kind of a weird something happening still. And I can't figure out why. We're always seeing a 3 after.
I thought I hit 20 for food, but maybe I hit 30. I don't know.
Yeah, the food is always shown out as a +3. And the clothing is always losing a digit. But everything else seems to work. All right, so now we have part 3.
There's a part 3? Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The main function of our program, isn't that is that in Oregon Trail?
It is.
Or does it just tell us to go to main?
No, that's where it is.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
right there, public static void main.
Uh-huh.
So where are they?
Add a try catch statement to catch all unexpected runtime errors in the main function of your program. Create a meaningful message and then append the exceptions original message and put a stack trace and either gracefully exit the program or restart your program by redisplaying the start program view.
Okay.
So where is we don't have start program view.
No, we have the main menu display.
So our try goes where? Right after that?
Well, according to this, it goes around the main menu display.
So right before main menu display?
Yeah.
Right there. And after here is catch.
Yep.
Do I do throwable? PE?
What's that?
Catch, space, throwable?
Yeah. Yeah, it could be anything. I always use the letter E for exceptions, but
Okay, E.
and then you need to put in the what gets executed when it throws the exception.
E dot get message.
Right.
E dot print. Space.
Yeah. No. Main menu dot display. No, not start. It's just main menu dot display. It looks like to me that we're going to have to do that around the profession view, the character view, let's leave view.
Okay. Just copy of that, right?
You can, but then you'll just have to change. Yeah, you just have to change the.
To main menu display would be profession view display.
Yeah, but you've got to. You've got an extra squiggly race. Here you go. What is the information thing it's saying there?
Print stack trace. Print stack trace.
That's what we're doing.
Now what do I do it on the string display message?
No, but you need to change main menu on that one to what's the leave view display. So the next one you're going to add it to
By
is
display.
by supplies dot display.
And then trail menu.
Yeah. got a extra. There you go. This is probably, yep, exactly. Okay. Is there any additional? Yep.
Is that extra?
I think so. Scroll up. Nope.
Is that extra?
No, you need that there. But I think you now hit enter and do another squiggly brace. Somewhere you've got a extra squiggly brace.
Why'd you have me put another one in?
What happens when you put when you click on that squiggly brace there at the bottom, the last squiggly brace? It doesn't match up with anything. Yeah, it does. Okay. Maybe there's something else missing. Semicolon or something.
They wanted something commented out.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I think maybe one more